Like no one can. Where is your heart? What does it look like? Bruised, damaged, or mistreated. Where is your heart? What does it look like? What do you do with the feelings you feel?
Alrighty, we're joined here at this time, Brittany Brown, who plays Rachel, the wife to Brandon and the daughter to Nathan and Laura in the theater play. Love's Not Enough. That you guys did a couple of performances a couple weeks ago, and you guys will be doing a couple more performances coming up here on Easter weekend, April 7th and the 8th. Two more performances, and before hopefully you guys get to hit on the road and start traveling. Welcome. Thank you for coming back on the program.
No problem. It's an honor to be here.
So, I mean, I just want to hear about it. How was the performance? Because you guys had it was a massive weekend for you guys. It was a successful weekend. Just tell us about how your overall experience in the production weekend that you guys had a couple weeks ago.
It was amazing. Like, that was the first time that I had been on like a big theater, setting like that, and it was nothing short of amazing. We got tons of feedback from the audience who absolutely loved the show, and it was amazing opportunity. It was so nice backstage. The Fairfield Arts Community Center, they were absolutely nice. It was one of the best performances I've ever been in.
And if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Were you part of the original cast back in 2019?
Yes.
Did you also play Rachel as well?
Yes.
Okay. So in comparison, because I know every time people go out there and perform, you want to have a better show than last time. Mm-hmm. How did you feel with the new exciting roles that were revamped that Terry did? How did you feel that this performance did overall compared to the one in 2019?
It was a lot better. Not saying that 2019 wasn't good, but we changed the story around a little bit. We added some new characters. So how in 2019, people loved the show, but in January, people really loved the show. We got a lot of feedback from people who had came in 2019 and they came back in January and they said, "Oh my God, it's amazing. You all changed the story around a little bit. We love it." And coming up, it's going to be a few more changes too.
Okay, so the one that's coming up here on April 7th and 8th, there's going to be some other fine line tuning changes that could maybe help the show performance run more smoothly, right?
Definitely. They're going to see more of Brandon's relationship with Rachel's parents.
Okay. So, usually, because this is written and directed by Terry. This is produced by Enlightened Studios. And are you guys capable of having the same exact cast members, or have some roles changed in a bit?
So we have the same cast members.
Okay.
Which helps because we all bond really well together. There's a lot of chemistry between all of us. So we're kind of like a family, and that definitely helps because we're all familiar with acting with each other from January.
Yeah. So, okay. So you play and this is a perfect picture, no?
Yes.
So you play the husband of Brandon. We had a handful of performances. You actually had a double header on Saturday, and then you had to finish off on Sunday. I know a lot. You guys have a distinctive, enlightened group. From people who've never done it before to people who've been doing it for years. I think you even grabbed somebody that was more into like the actual movie set. That changed into the theater play. Can you just kind of explain or describe the the family oriented relationship getting ready for plays like this, especially having to do it all over again?
Right. So we definitely missed each other when the show was over. So we were very excited to get back to rehearsals. And now rehearsals are different. So as we're getting ready for January, we were all learning the lines and learning the, stage, learning what to do. Now we all kind of have that same bond. So it's definitely easier. Rehearsals go much smoother because we don't have to really learn
Yeah.
as much now. We can more like, okay, so this time I think I'd rather do this. So now there's going to be even more energy because we're in January, we had energy, but
Yeah.
we were making sure we had all the lines right, the staging right, blocking right. And now because we're familiar, we can definitely help each other more. And even those new actors, they're like pros now because we've worked together and they kind of feed off of those who have been acting already.
So we're talking with Brittany Brown, plays Rachel, the husband of Brandon in Love's Not Enough. That will be, you guys are having a re-performance on April 7th
Yes.
at 7 p.m. and then
Mhm.
on April 8th at 3 p.m.
Yep.
Hopefully, after this, you guys can start working on taking this on the road,
Mhm.
spreading the message, because Love's Not Enough is a lot more than just a theater play. It really digs deep into idolizing messages of relationships in life that a lot of people avoid confronting. And
Yep.
so, I know it was a big trying to for as big for me last time talking to you guys, trying to understand your guys' purpose or message heading into the play. The one part that I wanted you guys to, maybe give to the audience so they could take
Mhm.
away. Has that changed for you, or are you still confident in the same message that we had, from the last time?
Still confident. And the message they'll definitely take away in this show that's different from January because they
Hmm.
see more of Brandon's, relationship with Rachel's parents. They're going to see how Brandon stands up for himself because
Yeah.
the parents take advantage of him. But this time they're definitely going to see him having a voice, speaking for himself because in January they really didn't see a lot of that. He just kind of took it and set back. But now they will definitely see Brandon's personality in every aspect.
Yeah, that's and I unfortunately I didn't get a chance to make it out to it. I had prior commitments. Knowing that now what the dates of. I mean, I've been talking about it. It's kind of one of those, if you have nothing going on for the weekend,
Mhm.
check out up at the Community Arts Center, Fairfield. Are the prices still the same, kind of in the same
Um, kind of,
range?
but I will say if you
Yeah,
want tickets, please get them online
get them
because
online.
they're $5 more at the door.
Oh, okay.
But you definitely want to get them online because we have a feeling this show will sell out.
Oh,
That,
really? Okay.
that's our goal.
How was the initial response to the crowd? Was it a
Um,
packed crowd? I mean, I did see a couple of pictures of it being
uh-huh.
pretty full a couple of nights.
Yeah, it got pretty full.
Okay.
It got pretty full pretty fast. We actually didn't expect that crowd or even them to react the way they did, but they were
Okay.
really into it and they brought more people with them. I had a few people
Okay.
that came to the second show, they came back again
Oh,
and brought
really?
people with them. And we even had people in the parking lot one morning before the theater even opened asking, "Can we get tickets?" So that was
Wow.
definitely exciting to see that people were lining up to see us.
Okay, so here's just I guess just picking your brain here about being an actress, right?
Mhm.
Um you see that crowd and you go out on the stage, you see it being packed and full, and you see the reaction that you got last time.
Yes.
Does it what does it do for you? Does it build like nerves? Do you like, okay, I got to do better this time around than last time? How do you feel about that?
So personally, me, I love being on stage. I've been acting since I was 9, so I definitely do not get jitters at all. I used to, but now I never have jitters. Actually seeing that audience inspires me to do more. Um,
Okay.
I love going out and seeing a packed audience. A lot of actors don't like to look at the audience, but I'm that person. I want to look dead smack in their eyes and talk to them. And it definitely helped me in January and in 2019 because when you see the actors getting into it, you can talk more to the audience and pull them in so they're kind of feeling the same thing that you're feeling. So I love when there's audience. I love looking them straight in the eyes and bringing them into the conversation, definitely.
I could only imagine it just builds, probably the initial reaction and be like, oh my, hopefully everything goes well. But you guys have done this enough to where it's like, it just motivates you and it makes you feel, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it should make you feel that, okay, we got a good reaction from, this crowd, local community, we're doing something right here, whether it's promotion, whether it's actually putting on a great performance, and hopefully this carries on the road. Is there anything else that you're possibly working on, or that you want to maybe say here, at the end of what you're personally doing, or other plays, or?
So I am actually working on a lot. I actually graduated from Ohio Media School.
Oh,
I'm back
congratulations.
here for film emphasis. So
Okay.
right now I'm actually starting to write my own plays, and
Okay.
I'm pretty excited because I know what I can do as an actress,
Mhm.
and that definitely helps me write my own, things. I'm starting to get into music more and write my own music. So I'm definitely doing a lot, including starting a podcast. Um,
Okay.
I have a lot coming up,
Yeah.
definitely.
You mentioned something interesting. You're starting, you just graduated. Congratulations. I've
Thank you.
actually been kind of lingering into the Ohio media because I've been doing this podcasting for so long and I get emails and emails. Hey, join us now. And I'm like,
Yes.
I don't know. I want the freedom with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
Mhm.
afraid that if I start doing other things, I lose that freedom. You know what I'm saying? From the ability of, doing my own show and whatnot. But you mentioned a personal thing, how you're starting to write your own plays and you've
Yes.
learned a lot. You could take what you've learned from acting
Uh-huh.
into a display. But, Terry's also done the very similar thing. He's doing it right now. He wrote this play, he's directed
Mhm.
this play. He's also having to play a main role into this, into casting. How much, if at all, are you maybe grabbing and taking from Terry and the knowledge and the wisdom to pass on and help with your work?
Oh, everything. He literally told me, "Okay, this is how you start. If you need help, let me know."
Mhm.
And because I know his success in things that he writes, I definitely like, "Okay, Terry, I need help with this." I let him read most of my things that I write because I'm like, "Okay, if it sounds right to him,
Yeah.
then it's okay." Because I'm just now starting. So he definitely is a big help when you're trying to write things and you're new to writing.
And
Definitely.
I also think maybe that's a message to in general for Enlightened Studios,
Mhm.
because one thing I've learned from the previous interviews and the one thing I've taken away and I still want to just emphasize to everyone who hasn't heard of Enlightened Studios, it's not just you go in there and do your work and get out. It's a
Yeah.
family. It's oriented around working with each other, helping each other, building each
Mhm.
other up, from all aspects, whether you're just learning how to be an actor, an actress, or
Yep.
you're trying, like you're doing, writing your own plays. Um, Brittany, thank you for your time. And we wish you the best of luck April 7th and 8th.
Yes.
Love's Not Enough. Love's Not Enough. Two more plays over Easter weekend, and that will be done at the Community Arts Center in Fairfield, Ohio. Tickets are available still. Like you mentioned, get them online. Don't get them at the door. Um, and I'm working on trying to see if I could get out there this week, that
Awesome.
weekend as well. So hopefully, like I said, wish you the best of luck and thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, that was Brittany Brown. Thank you.